So the plan of action today pretty much is, oh, this is going to be a big ask. I've already put it in the title of the stream, so we're doing it, or at least trying to do it. Why am I up there? Can't remember. But basically, we are going to try and finish the sugarcane farm. And when I say we're going to finish the sugarcane farm, I mean we need to decorate it as well, right? Now, okay, so well, okay, right. Let all the workings of the sugarcane. So we actually only need to do this segment there. However, we're also going to rip out all of this and then replace it all, because all the redstone is on really old, these blocks that I was using for redstone pieces, but now I want it to look good. We're going to open it up a little bit more as well. And I'll probably like, cave out that little bit more. So we've got a little bit more of a chamber. But yeah, basically, I think the first thing that we need to kind of like go through is start making sure that the carvings in the wall are right. That bit there looks good. I do kind of like it, but we definitely need a little bit more kind of like movement going on around. So that's kind of like going to be our main focus for the first part, is just kind of like doing a little bit of styling here, there, and everywhere, just to make it look a little bit nicer. And actually, I'm going to get this in so that we can like replace these pieces like every so often. And we'll just kind of like try and make it look nice. That's our primary goal. I mean, that's always kind of the goal that I go in for anyway, so yeah, but like around here I can really like force a little bit more of an air gap maybe. So yeah, it's just a matter of like doing little bits and bobs here, there, and everywhere. I don't know how far we've properly gone with this. I do want to get rid of the andesite. Now, at some point, we will want andesite kind of here, like in the way. So I do need to like kind of get rid of the andesite, but we want to start saving the andesite, if that makes sense. We're still deep enough for lapis to kind of like spawn in, which is crazy in my head. Okay, we'll do that. That looks okay. Actually, I'm gonna cover that up. And I think it's just a matter of like us going around and just like making this look nice now. Let's also add in just like one of those as well. And this is pretty much what the whole of the stream is going to be, is me just like kind of tidying this up, and then we'll do the final little bit and a bob. I want to make sure I get rid of all this andesite first too. I mean, we will have like pockets of andesite if I can make it look good, but like the way it is naturally doesn't look quite right, so having to pick up all of the stuff as well is quite annoying. Okay, that's looking okay. So I'm kind of hoping that this bit will be a little bit easier for me to do. Oops. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of this that we've really got to focus on. I think I when I did this on the last stream, we were just like pushing to get the last of the green circuit in, and I haven't really like... Cool cactus farm you're making, thank you. It's nearly done. It's nearly done. Today is the day that we complete it. I want to get rid of all of the... I'm gonna put that there. I was trying not to, but here we go. I do want to dig this out a little bit so we can create like a little mini hole. You meant bamboo. In the background, you might be able to hear like a whir down my microphone. That is my washing machine that I've got going on in the background. I think that's the first collection in this layer. Interesting. How does that look? Let's move back a little bit. Yeah, it's looking okay. I definitely want to get rid of the, like this kind of like square corner that we've got going on there, so we'll have a play around with trying to get rid of that. There we go. It looks a little bit more natural. And obviously I'll have to like bring that all the way out anyway, because we've got like kind of that backward thing going anyway. How are things going? Things are going alright. I was saying a minute ago that actually, you know, I've had a pretty good day today because... Well, I was supposed to be at work today, but I got like really... I was very tired yesterday, so I like asked, can I swap so that I work on Friday instead of today? And I'm so glad I did, because like last night I was out of it. I was out of it. I was done. I was fully cooked, you know? Like I was just not able to function last night. So I'm really pleased that someone swapped with me at work, and I've been able to today kind of like do a lot of jobs around the house. Not loads, but just like enough around the house to keep me sane, and yet not overexerting myself, if that makes sense. Right, let's get rid of this. I can hear a skeleton. Whoops. So yeah, no, I'm doing good today. I feel quite refreshed this morning, which is good. And again, I don't want this kind of like central thing here. But what we could do is actually bring that out a little bit more. Go in the opposite direction for a change. Whoops. Kinda wish you could fly backwards sometimes. Is there anywhere there that we could be adding some more cobblestone? Yes. A little bit there. I think I'm going to have like little pieces of cobblestone all the way up to the top actually. I wasn't going to, it was just going to be like the stone, but I'm not sure I need to. Right, let's get rid of all the dirt. And when I say get rid of all the dirt, I'm going to make a little cubby hole. Ah! see what this looks like first. Okay, interesting. So this leads to this area here, which I'm not entirely sure if this is actually an area or whether this is just, yeah, this actually isn't here. So what I might do with this, we might tunnel through in that direction and get out into the main cave, and then we've just got like a little, we've got an area in here for like an additional farm. Maybe the cactus farm could go in here actually, because we don't need a big cactus farm. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is from, like, say here, we're just going to tunnel in this direction, just temporarily. And we should come out in a good spot, I think. Oh, this is, yeah, that's not where we wanted to come out. But now at least I know where I am relative to everything. What the hell? This isn't... Really? Am I above it? I must be above where I need to be. I mean, if that's... Yeah, I must be above where I need to be. So weird. Oh, hello. There we go. So I was above it. Okay, cool. That's where I came out. Okay, good to know. Okay, cool. So that leaves us a little bit of a thing here that if we wanted to get into this area, we can. I didn't want to put those there, but that's okay. Okay, so that just gives us like a, not just a back route into here, but it gives us a little bit of an area for us to be able to put a small farm in, right? It only needs to be a small farm, like it doesn't need to be anything special. So that's why I was thinking just like a simple cactus farm. Or we could maybe do like a cactus farm and maybe some like cocoa bean idea as well. Although the thing is with the cocoa beans, it's not auto planting, is it? So ignore that. Ignore the last. But I do need to kind of like close that gap now, the panel gap that we've created, so... Very good at like finding these small little holes at the moment, which is interesting. I'm gonna fill this one in though. because otherwise we just not gonna have enough space for anything. Okay, let's start moving this a little bit more. Just have to be a little bit careful here because I don't want to make too much of a mess. No, not there. I think actually I'm gonna do that so it connects up. I think we're good. Okay, so that's this whole area done. Is this fully secure though? So I want F3. Yeah, 4 blocks. So there shouldn't be any spawning point in any of this. So we've got enough ambient light to be able to light the whole thing. I'm going to get rid of that torch on the wall. This is 3 blocks. Okay. And down here is also 3. So good. Yeah, so there's enough ambient light in this, and then we'll... Right, so let's get the last light circuit, or at least the next light circuit, because I guess it's not actually the last one, is it? Oh yeah, that was it. I'm completely out of yellow concrete. But I do have... Right, well, how much yellow concrete do we need per watt? I don't have my list with me. It's in the other room. I'm going to say it's 16 times by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is times by 2. Which is actually not too difficult to work out, right? What I need to know is what 160 into 64 is. 2.5 stacks. So we'll get 2 stacks worth. So in order for 2 stacks, I need a stack of sand and a stack of gravel, and then that should be 2 stacks of concrete powder, right? Yes. So that should be enough just for this next circuit. Ugh. I hate concrete powder sometimes. Okay, so... Oh, actually, yeah, let's get the other concrete powder on. Okay, I need to get better at putting in the frickin' concrete, because it's very annoying. There we go. And we just keep it like this until we've got the actual full stack done. we should have 2 stacks and 14. And that should give us about, if I've done my maths correctly, which is highly unlikely, but if I've done my maths correctly, that should be enough for the lights for this level, and it'll give us like 4 spare. So let's have a look, see if we can get that right. I should have brought the other stuff down, actually. I'm not doing well already. So we've got the comparators there. Let's bring down the torches. Looks like I don't have enough torches either for the full thing. Or enough lamps. But then the lamps are in there and the torches are in there as well, so... I can so badly in the background. Hey Andrew, how's it going? Hold on a sec. Sorry, in the background of my microphone, I can just hear my washing machine whirring, and it was very annoying. Boop. And you might not have been able to hear it, but I could hear it. I could hear the whir. I could hear the whir. It's because I left my door open. Oops. You good? Good. Yeah, me too. Having a good time. We have quite a big sugarcane farm here. It's going to be 11 stories tall. Each side you've got 32 sugarcane plants, right? You love redstone farms? I mean, this isn't exactly a technical build. It does have a little bit of Womble flair to it, like something that only I've done, and I think that might be to the detriment of the space that we had available. So I definitely feel like I've lost efficiency with the actual sugarcane for doing what I wanted to do. However, it looks cool, so it's all fine. We go for style, we don't go for efficiency on redstone stuff. I'm gonna start smacking my head on the top of the thing in a sec. But yeah, we've been doing this sugarcane farm for months because effectively I tend not to stream that often. I'm very infrequent with the amount of streams I do, and something's harvesting. Just input lag as I'm trying to jump over the blocks that I've created. How do you understand redstone? You've never understood it. Okay, well, first off, I think tutorial videos are absolutely necessary in understanding how redstone works. Instead of like, oh, I missed a thing here. Okay, there we go. So basically, this circuit, the yellow circuit, I think in terms of redstone, the easiest way to kind of like understand it is to break it down into its component pieces, understanding what component does what, right? So an observer, like if the face sees something change, it will send out a redstone signal, right? So basically here, you have the sugarcane that will grow up into that spot there. When that observer detects the sugarcane, it will fire a pulse into the redstone line on this green circuit here, the lime green circuit, and that will then power the lime block, which will transfer into the pistons. So that then fires the pistons over the bottom of the sugarcane, and then the whole sugarcane collapses onto the soil. At the same time, a little circuit opens up this trapdoor here, and a hopper minecart goes round on the track underneath and picks up all of the stuff. Also turning off all the lights. That's the flare that I've added. So it's a fairly simple concept. It's just a matter of being disciplined enough to be able to build it, I think. But that's the same with anything in Minecraft. These comparators, so the yellow circuit that I'm doing here, the bits with the yellow concrete, the redstone for that is for the lights. It's a fairly simple sugarcane farm, but if you don't understand redstone, I can appreciate how it can seem complicated. But anyone can do this. Anyone can, like, learn how to do this. But yeah, it is just about, like, kind of exposure to the redstone as well. And just experimenting and having a play, like, learn what the basic components of a redstone output does. And from there, you can kind of figure it out and work slowly with it. So start with something easy, like a automatic sorting system, that sort of thing, or a sugarcane farm. Like start with easy circuits. I would say the most complicated bit in this whole farm is probably the collection system. Are we gonna run out of redstone lamps now? We have 16 left. Wow. Did a good job of measuring up the amount of redstone lamps I needed. Cool, so that's the lighting circuit done for that. Let's move on to the collection system. And I'm building it backwards, basically. So the last thing I'll put in is the sugarcane. Why is the collection system hard? So I would say that it's the most complicated, just because it's got... So the actual system itself is fairly simple, but it involves more complicated ways of looking at Minecraft, right? So you have, I'll show you because I'm just about to build it. So if you stick around for like an extra 15 minutes, I'll be able to show you what's happening as I'm building it up. It's a lot easier for me to explain while I'm building it, because you can't quite see what I'm talking about here. But basically, that's the main hopper minecart that goes around the rails. There's also another hopper minecart in there, which is kind of over 2 hoppers. So yeah. I seem pretty chill. Well, thank you very much. You don't have to stick around, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by and saying I seem chill. That's the vibe that I do try and go with. So I definitely miscalculated the amount of concrete we needed. I did too much, but that's okay because we need the next. We need the yellow concrete for the top layer. So basically, Andrew, this top layer here was just a temporary version of the farm to have in the background so that I could get some sugarcane. But now we're actually building the full thing, so. Right, I want the green concrete and I want the rails. All of the rails I have, including the levers, because I'm going to put in the collection rail. So basically what the lighting circuit does, I'm going to have detector rails on these blocks here. And the comparators will be able to tell when a minecart goes across the detector rails. It'll be able to detect it. And the comparators will be like, oh, hey, I've just detected something from that rail. I'm going to send a pulse out. Very similar to how the observer works, right? And just to kind of like show you how this circuit works. Because basically, I think something that is also quite good at learning how to do redstone is build... this is what like Mumbo Jumbo does, right? Like, and this is where I got it from, is if you build your redstone circuits out of the same color of whatever you're using, you can use wool, you don't have to use concrete. Wool is a lot cheaper, but I like doing the concrete. Well, actually, this is the first time I've ever really used concrete for the circuits, but I think it looks quite neat. So anyway, I'm going to put detector rails down on every single block that intersects the comparators here. Okay, so that's the first kind of step, is like putting these detector rails down. And basically what these detector rails are made up of, they're made up of pressure plates. So as the minecarts go over the top, it presses down a pressure plate which is connected to a redstone circuit. That then turns this block here powered. So the whole concept of redstone is that you can power blocks. And yeah, so you can power blocks, you can charge blocks. So that's kind of like the first concept that you need to think about. Let's put in the normal rails. So the rails going on the in-between. Not that one. So this is the lighting circuit. This is the womble flare I was on about. This is the thing that I've done that is definitely unique, right? Concrete does look better. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, like wool is also a good kind of like stopgap. I do quite like using wool as well, colored wool. So there's nothing wrong with the wool option, but you know, it's definitely worth explaining that there is an option called the wool option. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to put a minecart around here. In fact, we're going to be in the minecart, and I'll kind of show you... Ow, ow, don't die. I'm going to kind of like show you the concept of these lights. So basically, what we're going to see is we're going to see the minecart go over the top of the detector rails. That will pick a signal from here. That will then put... Basically, it's detecting, it's detecting this signal out of there, it's pulling it through this comparator, and it's putting it into this block here. If this block here gets powered, that torch gets turned off, because it works like an on-off switch, right? So if this is off, this is on, and as you can see here, because this is on, so therefore this is off. Does that make sense? So this is off at the moment, so then that means that this block is off. Because this block is off, this block is on. This torch is on, and because that torch is on, the block is on, and that also means that the lamp is on, right? So when the minecart goes over these detector rails, the opposite, the lights ahead of the minecart will turn off. Now there is also a delay in this because it takes like something called ticks. Don't worry about that. That's just the time it takes for redstone to go through. Like it basically, Minecraft is determined in the amount of ticks. You might have heard of it before, and there's like, I think there's like 16 ticks in a second or something like that. I can't remember. Maybe it's 4 ticks per second. So basically, I think it is 4 ticks. So as we go over this, if I look behind me, you'll kind of see the lights going off. And that's basically all the minecart rail. I understand ticks. You built a few farms from YouTube videos. Yeah. So basically that's pretty much what is happening with the hopper minecart under there when it gets released. Now that's... I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Get out of here. So that's basically the little flare that I've done. I've played a little bit of silly bugger with the lights so the lights turn on and off. Yeah, you understand sticks. You've built a few farms. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know how much you said that you can get confused by redstone, so I was trying to break it down as much as I could. Then we want this here. Ah. Ow. I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, womble. I've got jump boost. Why am I not just using the freaking jump boost, Dumbo? There we go, cool. Okay, so the next part is the collection system. Now I think that personally that's the most complicated and most difficult part to build in the whole of the farm. So just bear with me. So yeah, that's basically the collection system there. So that's the lighting circuit that we've done. That's now also the collection system that we've done. So now the next thing to do is the unloading circuit. So basically the idea of the unloading circuit is when the hopper minecart has picked up anything that it's got, it needs to be in a station and very quickly empty itself. We want it to empty itself very quickly so that we can get all the items very quickly into a storage system, so we're not waiting for ages. Is this a hardcore world? No, this isn't a hardcore world. This world would have died a very long time ago if it was a hardcore world. Actually, to be fair, when I first created this world, I survived for a very long time without dying, but I cannot commit my... I've got too many big plans for this world to be able to do like a hardcore world. We can kind of go through that if you want, but let me finish my sugarcane farm because I've been working on this for a long time. I'm not good enough at Minecraft to be able to play a long-term... Oh, that's not right. There we go. That wasn't right. I was like, wait, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's go and get all the components for the collection system. We need red concrete. I'm going to put the green concrete back. I don't need the... Oh, I do need some rails, though. So we'll take those rails. We need the wall. See, this is the difficult bit because you need like kind of a bit of every single thing. And I'll try and explain it to the best of my abilities. If I am not making any sense, call me out on it and I will do better. Sticky piston, need some observers. You can barely even beat the game in easy mode. I would say that the game in easy mode is harder than the game in hard mode. So I play hard mode. I would definitely say that easy mode is, weirdly enough, harder than hard. Just because of mob spawn rates. In order for you to be able to play the game, personally, in order for me to play the game well, I need mobs spawning on me all the time. Because I can use that mechanic. Whereas the easy mob spawn rate mechanic makes it very difficult to create good farms and things. Which in turn makes it a lot harder. Oh, I've got so much junk here. Yeah, so basically the idea of this area is this is going to be a cave of contraptions, so we're going to have a lot of different farms and different things in here, all doing loads of different stuff. We're also going to have like little links and channels into other caves and other cave networks. So down in this way, there's going to be like a bee farm down in that direction. And this all links in with the above world. The above world has a village. And I'll kind of show it. I might be, if I've got time, I'll show it you today. But like I said, I kind of want to focus on doing this. Let's get... let's get some of that. I don't need all of that. I just need... I want to get rid of that too. So at the moment, the actual collection system's not properly fully hooked up, so. Okay, so the idea is, the idea is, with this collection system, is very quickly, you might have heard it, a few ticks here. As soon as an item gets into that hopper, we want to basically get rid of that item. And I need to make sure I've got this right. So this needs to be the ice block. I'm using blue ice here. It's complete total waste of blue ice. But it's fine. Let's then bring this in. So the way to get items to very, very quickly kind of dispense it, well, you can do it a number of different ways, right? There's a number of different circuits that you can build with this. I'm certainly not... What? Am I stuck in here? The answer is yes. The way that I've done it is pretty much I've used the trick of observers. So there's a trick where if you put an observer facing another observer, it does a continuous pulse, right? So if I put, like, say, this here, it's a continuous machine, right? Like, I'm using this tactic here. Instead of having the piston on the other side, though, I've got a dropper, and if we put, like, 64 things in here, it's very quickly going to just fire all of the basically all of the cobblestone out, or the sugarcane in the case of the farm, out very, very quickly, about as quick as you can get, because this is one thing dispensing every tick, right? So that's every single tick. You basically, I'm doing it as fast as you can do it. You can hear it there. It's actually quicker on that one. So you can hear it firing off. It's going tick, 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 tick. So the way that we can do that is we can use observers. So we know we're going to use observers. But the problem is, if you only use one hopper... Okay, I'm going to go back down to this so I can explain it. If you only use one hopper into here, and then, so you can hear it, right? Because the hopper feed rate into the dropper isn't fast enough for the one tick fire rate of the observers, it does a kind of like drop, drop, tick, drop, drop, tick, and you can hear it. You can hear it. It's like out of beat. It's firing. It's not firing fast enough. So you can't just very simply put one hopper into the dropper like that. You can do it a slightly different way, all right? And this is where I find I don't have a chest, but we can simulate. So imagine there's like a chest going over the top of here. If we put 32 in this one and 32 in that one, now it's firing off correctly because you've got twice as much items going into the dropper, so that very quickly you can, that dropper is firing out at maximum capacity. I don't know if that's making any sense, but yeah, so that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to do two hoppers feeding into one dropper so that the dropper can fire out as fast as possible, instead of just having one hopper into a dropper. Now I've got to find my way out. The ironic thing is, I used my rocket to get out of a place that I can just jump out of. So we've got the same thing happening. So this hopper is going into that dropper, that hopper is going into this hopper, which is going into that dropper. So you've got two into the price of, for the price of one. In order to get your minecart hopper to kind of like file into both of these, you can do a little bit of a trick here. So this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. So you can do a trick with another hopper minecart, because the hopper minecart is actually very powerful. It pulls items twice as quick as a normal hopper would. So if we kind of place, what's hitboxes? No. B?
Narrator.
No,
Narrator. Narrates chat.
No, go away. I don't want... How do I turn that off? Crap, I can't remember. Right, hitboxes shown. Right, so you can see the hitboxes of the minecart hopper there. It is now, the hitboxes of the minecart hopper is over 2 different hoppers. So both of these hoppers will pull from the hopper minecart here at the same time. So if we get rid of this rail, we get rid of that. That is now very much sat over the hoppers there. Now I've got to be very careful because I don't want to touch that hopper. Oh, I need glass. This one. So basically the hopper minecart, because it's now off a rail, that is free moving. That can move around as much as it needs to. So we do not want anything to touch that, because otherwise any entity or anything like that, if that touches it, it's going to move it off of center. That's bad. That's not what we want. Why did I do that? What is wrong with me? So that includes us. We can't touch that. Oh, I've got like a thing in the way. No wonder I'm struggling. I've got like a thing blocking my head, so let's get rid of this. Doesn't need to be there. So I'm going to use another trick here where we can basically make it so nothing can interact with these with the hitboxes of the hopper minecart, and that's basically by putting the hopper minecart inside some glass. So now I can kind of walk over this. The actual hitboxes of the hopper minecart is actually inside the glass itself. So I cannot touch those hitboxes. Those hitboxes are now fixed in place. And that's it. It will stay there. And if we put anything like, say, a stack of stone, that stack of stone will go through 2 separate hoppers. I used that trick in one of my builds before, but it was just to make an oven. Well, I mean, it can be used for anything. Look, you can see it all filtering through. So, I mean, you can use it for anything. You don't have to use it for a... It's a powerful trick. So that's the first thing that makes this a little bit more complicated than, you know, standard just on and off redstone. At least in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe you're not finding this as impressive. I did say, like, full disclosure, I do think that this is quite simple redstone, if that makes sense. But, you know, I want to try and explain this as though, you know, it's the first time anyone's seeing me do this. So, yeah, basically, now all I need is a minecart hopper on here, and that will be the storage station. Because the minecart hopper underneath will pull from the minecart hopper on the top, which is the one that's going around doing the collection system, and then that will pull into the dropper hoppers. And now all we need to do is use the trick with the observers to get this to function. And that's fairly simple for me to do, right? So basically, all we're going to do is we're going to put a little comparator here. That comparator is going to detect whether there's anything in the in the dropper there. And it's going to do a very similar thing to what I've done here. So whenever this comparator, this ignites this block, that will then turn off that torch, which will turn on this torch, right? So it's a very similar concept where we get a comparator that fits in there. Whoops, I keep falling down. You see, this is why, this is the challenging bit, because it is a bit of a pain to kind of walk around. I keep falling in the same place. Made it. Okay, so the comparator will detect if something is in the dropper there. So let's put something not useful, so the stone. It will then turn off this redstone torch, which will turn off this block, and that will retract the sticky piston there. So if we take that out, the sticky piston will engage, which is good. And then all we need to do is just put a observer directly over that, and this is the pretty much that's the majority of the circuit done. I just need to do the final touches with the gate as well. It's pretty impressive. I mean, it is a simple, it's simple circuits. It's just it's a little bit more complicated to think about because I'm doing a lot of different types of, unless you're like conversive with redstone, there's a lot going on in this. There's a lot of different concepts to like think about. So you've got the concept of the zero tick machine with the observers. You've got the concept of the comparator turning off redstone torches. You've got the concept of redstone pulses opening and closing gates. And you've also got all the hoppers going on. So there's a lot happening here. Okay, we're ready to put this in now. So basically this gate will open and close. And how do we do that? Well, it's quite simple actually. We can just pull a line, excuse me, a line here. So basic again, you're talking about trying to power the blocks below it, right? We will bring. Oh, I'm running out of room. Okay, we need to get rid of this. And this bit that I'm doing here, this little bit, that will be for later. But basically, this when the pistons fire, that will signal this redstone dust here to fire the redstone pulse into this block here, which will then in turn open and close this gate like that. And then that frees the hopper minecart. The hopper minecart goes round, it's collecting up the sugarcane, it then comes back. So now its sugarcane is full, so let's put a stack of stone in there. And that's what happens. And it's all coming into my inventory. Which suits me, because that means I don't have to get it. That's going to push me off in a sec, though. There you go, pushed me off. I didn't get the full stack, but close enough. So yeah, I mean, that's the concept. And that's about as simple as I can explain it. So I have tried my best. Right, let's go and get the rest of that stone if it's there. Maybe it's not here. We can do...
Narrator. Narrates system.
Oh, I want to turn
Game
that
menu.
off. No.
Options.
No.
Use mouse cursor. Video settings.
Where? No! No! Accessibility settings.
Narrator. Off.
Fuck. I don't know what the hotkey is for that, but it's obviously very close. It's a very great job. Definitely better than any tutorial I've watched. Again, like, I mean, it's a very specific collector system for... But I mean, you can kind of like use that system in any of your redstone farms. Anything that you want. In fact, it doesn't even need to be a farm, right? Like, you can do that in like big storage systems. You can use this circuit here and it'll work. You just, you know, you like your input of the materials might not be a minecart hopper. It might be something else. But like I've been using this circuit for a very long time, so I know it very well. I mean, it has appeared and looks different, but the pure concept is the same. So yeah, that's that circuit. This is just the lights. That's just a mess of, you know, redstone torches. And now we will do the actual sugarcane farm element, which is probably the most important bit, I guess. Like, this is the actual farm. I mean, everything from now onwards is quite easy to build. Actually, before I do the actual sugarcane farm, I think I'm going to finish decorating around here, and we're probably going to rip up this farm. So I've got to be careful ripping up this farm, because this farm has water in it, and I don't want to break the water. Well, I might rip up bits of it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm ripping it up to rebuild it, if you're wondering. Why am I doing that? Because it's not as efficient as... basically, the circuitry back here, this circuitry, doesn't quite work right. And I want it to work well, and it doesn't. So, yeah. Also, I need to, like, hide bits and bobs, and we need to make it look nice as well. Because it'll all be on display eventually. Oh, will you piss off? No! Come on! And that is why I wouldn't be able to do hardcore mode. Because I'm pretty sure I would lose to an Enderman very quickly. Okay, so we want dirt and grass. Take a little bit extra dirt. So I'm going to put the dirt and the grass in first. Because I can. What I do want, I need stairs. And then the whatever. I'm just going to do the stone stairs now. So we'll take a bunch of stones. Is there any more stone stairs before I break these up? Probably died to a skeleton on the first night. Yeah, I don't know. I've definitely not done that before. So for a while, I every so often when I get bored of Minecraft or like the world that I'm playing in, or if there's a new world that I want to like focus on, but the update hasn't came out yet. Every so often, I will do like a hardcore save, right? Where once I'm dead, I'm dead. That's it. You're out. Pretty sure half of those that I've done on stream have been death by skeletons on the first night. So you're not the only one, sir. You're not the only one. I did get the water buckets. I thought I didn't, but apparently I did. The music. So that's where the water comes from for the sugarcane. So the sugarcane sits on this grass block here. And now we can get rid of the dirt under here. Please don't fall down again, Womble. It's getting tiresome. Let's do the same on the other side, then we can start putting some glass in, and then it's a matter of like decorating the final parts of the walls. I'm gonna start cooking breakfast, but I will still be watching, just not talking. That's fine, dude. That's fine. Like, real life is way more important. Food is more important than this stream, 100%. Go feed yourself. So, dirt. Oh, stop falling down, Womble! And am I gonna... No, I'm alright. For a second there, I was like, I'm gonna hit my head against that as I jump up. So I kind of want a new beacon, so we're gonna have to start grinding for that at some point. Oh, lag. Okay, so this farm is causing quite a bit of lag. I'm pretty sure that's because the pistons are firing. Really? Can you do that? Thank you. Hey Buzz, how's it going, my dude? What have you been up to? There we go. Why don't people have cars in Minecraft? Because they have wings. I've got wings. I don't need cars. I've got wings. Whee! I wanna. Can you not? Because the streets are all blocked off. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop it. That was bad. That was a bad one. You're not allowed here anymore, Buzz. Fucking god damn it. Why did I fall for that? Why did I fall for that? Why did I fall for that? Okay, let's get some glass going. So we want lime stained glass. I'm going to do 6 stacks of the lime stained glass. Well, no, apparently I'm only doing the 2 stacks of the lime stained glass. That's fine. Do I have any white dye? Do I have any white dye? No, not down here anyway. Frustrating. Fine. We will go and get some white dye then. Housework lurk. Okay, no worries, man. Yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I've been doing like all sorts of housework and things. I want some white dye. Do-do-do-do. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. White dye. Give me the white dye. Give me the lime. Thank you. Give me the lime stained glass. Wonderful. Alright, now we gotta put in the glass, like the final little bit of lime glass that we will ever put into this build. It's going. It's been done. Whew. This is getting quite scared. This is getting quite scary. I mean, I might actually finish this. I might actually finish this. What are we going to do after we finish this, chat? I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing after I finish this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because once we've done this is like the biggest project we've done on this save. And I realize it's like Womble, calm yourself down. It's a simple sugarcane farm. I think it's more the scale of the farm. The fact that we did all the digging, we did, you know, we've gone mining like crazy for all the redstone that went into this, all the blood, sweat and tears. The actual build itself has been quite pleasurable. It's been a grind, but it's been pleasurable, right? But like the horrible focus that we've had to get the, like, all of that redstone, like all the issues we had getting the redstone we needed, and then not having enough, and then being like, right, we're gonna have to count the red pieces of redstone we need and how much, and then still not having enough. All of that, it's nearly over. I think before I build up this part of the farm though, I am gonna have to take all of that out. I think that is going to be one of the next things that we're going to have to start thinking about, because we're starting to knock our heads a little bit. And I do want to reinvent this as well, so all of this will have to go too. But yeah, I know, like, we're almost there. Almost. But not quite. Not quite yet. Right, I need to clean up the walls. So let's do... I think with this, I'm really gonna like push it in. So we're just gonna get rid of like a lot of this stone here now. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna just like start smashing away at the actual stone itself. This is the bit that is actually important to look nice as well, because this is the bit that's really going to be on show. So we really, really need to make this look good. No, we really need to sell this. I'm gonna do the top 2 layers on this. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kind of like go around. This bit's fine. Gonna build in the next 2 little bits. that actually opens up this little area as well a little bit more. Cool. Did I lose one of these? I did. Perfect. That's enough to light up this. Okay, I'm just going to open that up. Just gives me a few more options. Also gets me a little bit more gravel too. I definitely feel like I need to just like knock this all in. Like I just have that feeling. Like that's where we're at. We need to knock it down in order to rebuild. I don't think I'm quite at the knocking it in stage just yet. But I'm close. It's coming along, it's coming along, it's coming along nicely. And I really do want to push this back quite a lot, so maybe we need to like get rid of this layer of it looks like there's multiple layers. That's annoying actually. Ow. Yeah, I need to get rid of all of this. So that's what we're going to start doing. Going to get rid of all of it. Whoops. No, don't need that there. Want that there. That's... There it is. I knew there was one. I knew I'd lost it. I knew I'd lost it. Whew. I feel like this is like the most nervous I've been while I've been doing the landscaping, because this actually matters. Like, if I get this wrong, it's gonna look weird. I don't want it to look weird. Like this is kind of a big moment here. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just want it to look good. Okay. Let's focus on this bit, because this is potentially the hardest bit, actually. Hold on. No, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm doing it. This is the very last harvest it's gonna do. I'll let it do this harvest, and then we're gonna pretty much rip everything out. Like all of this, it is going. Like all of this. I've got enough room for it. So that is the last harvest it's gonna make. I'll wait until it gets back. might have had some stuff go down here that was important. I did. There was one piece of rail. I say it might have been important, but you know, it's useful to have like these small little things. Someone is outside doing their lawn right now, because that's all I can hear. Actually, we can go all the way up to the top, can't we? For the first time. Oh, actually, no, we cannot. So this is going to go, all of this, I'm getting rid of all of it. That's just so that we can, you know, it's time for me to do this anyway. Oh, right, let's empty out my inventory so that I can drop all these components. We don't lose anything. Try and get all of this. I do have to be careful of the water because I don't want it going down. I'm gonna take out the glass first because I feel like that's the most annoying bit to take. This is quite a big moment for me because, you know, this temporary farm has been here for a while. But, I mean, that was what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a temporary farm, so it now is fulfilling its namesake. Oh wow, that goes down a long way. I need to make sure that we pick all this up as well because there is very important stuff in here that I don't want to lose. Ugh. Okay. I'm starting to get a little bit peeved. That is fine, as long as I don't lose, like, redstone components. That's the big thing that matters. So that is pretty much all the circuit done. Nothing fell into there, that's good. We'll pick up the little bits here, there and everywhere that we kind of dropped. I don't think there was any redstone components that made it down this way, but it's always good to just have a double check. Right, let's take out the rest of this. Those blocks there, that is water, so I do need to be careful with that. Yeah, I'm losing torches, they're going everywhere. I've definitely lost a torch down there. Oh, yeah, there's loads of torches I've lost. Ah. Well, this'll do. And we'll double check in here just in case anything did drop in. Don't think it will have, but we'll double check anyway. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. So that's that bit done. Oh no. Let's do it on this side, but maybe like put the glass. Oh, some dust down there. You see, I didn't do a very good job of looking, did I? The last thing I need is like redstone to be despawning because it's just it takes too long to get it. And okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring the rest of this around. Do I want to get rid of the rail? I think I may as well. So we get rid of all this component here. I guess until there, because this bit here is its own thing, and I'll kind of play around with this. We will play around with this, that's not how it's going to be in the end. And we can get rid of this here. I can't get rid of those blocks because there is water there and I don't want to break the water. So the way around that is go on top and then maybe take the water out bit by bit. Actually, I might leave those stairs there. legit might leave the stairs and the soil there. I do have to be very careful of like one of these blocks though, because I need one to be grass. So let's really quickly do that. We'll see. If they start getting in the way, then I'll swap it out. There you go. So that stopped any water spillage. Okay, so that's cleared out this bit, which looks better. And we can kind of like do all of this as we get up here kind of thing, when we get up to this bit. Let's get rid of the glass as well. I am going to also get rid of the sugarcane now I'm thinking about it. So all we're leaving are the stairs and the water. For the time being, I might just come in and get rid of all of these. If that's the case, I'm not entirely sure how. I mean, there is a way of doing it, but it's going to be tedious. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. It's tedious and there is a risk of spillage. There we go. No. I said there was a risk of spillage, didn't I? I'll have a look, see what the damage is down there in a sec. It was on the last one. The last one. Very irritating. If there is any damage, might have gotten away with it. I don't see any water damage. I think I got away with it. If that had been anywhere else, we would have suffered, but I think the exact area of where it was like protected the redstone quite well, so that's a good thing. Okay, so that's got rid of that whole thing above us there. Let's get the next bit done. And there is... Oh, how do I get out of here? There we go. Got it. Perfect. I think we got all of the different bits and bobs there. Well. Okay, so there's a lot of redstone components that we've picked up. So let's put the redstone stuff away. And then we'll put everything else away and we'll just throw that into storage. Anything that we don't need in the build can go into like these pieces of storage here. I'm wondering at what point to hook up the actual water system. well, that's got rid of this, which is great. Now we need to get rid of this bit around here, and it's pretty much the same process I'm going to do. I think the first thing, actually, I'm going to get rid of this roof. And we can always decorate this a little bit more as we are building up. Gonna get rid of this rim running across the top with the stone as well, because we don't need that. That's not going to be a feature anymore. This is like cleaning up. This is like proper therapeutic, but it is damn grindy. It's really bizarre. I have mixed feelings over this because, I mean, this has been here for quite a while and I'm tearing it out, but it was only ever meant to be temporary anyway. I could kind of sound like Mumbo Jumbo. That's not... I mean, yes, he's British, but I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Out of all the hermits, Mumbo's an interesting one for you to call me. But I thank you, I guess? Oh! Ow. Mumbo is a lot younger than me. I think he's like 24 or something, right? I'm older than Mumbo. And I'm pretty sure I come from a different area of England, because he's got a very southern accent. I'm a bit more northern, Midlandsy, northern. So, thanks, I think, but... There we go. Cool. So that's got rid of all the water, which is great. Let's get rid of the... This. Now let's get rid of, like, everything else. And then, pretty much, our temporary farm has been ripped up. Which I'm actually very excited. Okay, something I've got to fix here, though, because I can't have that being this dark. Because I will get creepers spawning on top of me and then falling down, and I will be sad. Is there anything that's fallen in there? Nope, doesn't look like it. And I want to really meticulously go around and pick up all of these redstone components, because we can reuse those. There's no point in me ever letting a redstone component, even like one single redstone dust, despawn. It's so expensive. I don't have a good way of getting redstone, really. I don't know what the most efficient way of getting redstone is, but I know I don't have it. So it's always a ball ache to get redstone. I'm going to leave that there for the time being. Again, we'll leave that green circuit. Womble makes a raid farm. I think that is actually the only way to have a good, easy way of knowing that I'm gonna have like redstone for projects that I need. And I hate the fact that that's a thing, but I do think that that might be the next like big farm that we do, is like a... It might not even need to be a big farm. I might just do like a simple raid farm, but that's not going to be at this base. I'm not risking raiding myself. Ah, I fell down. What is your favorite color? You're curious about the mechanics of my raid farm? So am I. So am I. I think I've got a good idea for an interesting raid farm, but I don't know whether it'll work. I'd have to play around with a few things. Okay. Cool. Right. What makes raids? Villager and the pillaging effect. So that circuit there isn't going to last. I can feel it. It's not going to last. We'll do something different. It will be as kind of bubble vatory as I can make it. Like, I'll make it look interesting, but it's not going to be the way that it is now. So I think the thing that I'm saying here is that my next step is to take this down, which I didn't want to do because I thought I might be able to save it, but looking at my circuits, the way that I've now done the circuits for the lime line, which is incredibly important, this is in the way of it, and this is for showboaty purposes, and I'd rather have this system that works, so we are going to get rid of this. Which I didn't think I would do, but I am doing. I'm calling it, that's it. So we get even more components back. And we can all, like I've said before, we can always come up with like a different version of this. If not, we might just make it boring. I mean, the bit on top has to be about style, right? So... But I would rather have a system that works than just something that looks good. Ah! Stop falling down. Yeah, but basically what makes a raid is getting the pillager effect, right? And you have to go to a place where villagers are so that they spawn in the raids. So really you need villagers to spawn in raids, which is fair enough. Right, okay, now we can... Now I've kind of got a blank canvas almost. We can finish this. Like, we can actually... We're actually in a point now where we're very close to finishing. Someone's messaging me. Bear with me. I need to read. And make an exit. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Did that waterlog anything? Did that destroy redstone? No, it didn't. That's okay. I'm so glad that rails can be waterlogged now. Okay, let's put all of the glass back. I'm gonna like put all of my components away as well. And then we will finish the farm. Because the next step of the farm that we have to do is we want to make it look good, so... Oh, he also used blue ice over there. Weird. I'm very wasteful with blue ice. Oh, apparently... Oh, do you know what? I should check that. I should check whether anything fell into here. One last time. I think we're okay, though. Yeah, we're okay. That's neat. Does it slow the carts down? In the water? I don't know. I've not really played around with waterlogging rails. I've not really played around with it. I do have an idea on how to implement that, but it's not really somewhere that is suitable for this build. If I'm making any sense, I'm saying it would be part of another build, a different build, not this build. Okay. Right, let's really focus. Focus mode now, Womble. Focus mode. Get all the stone. I think we'll have stone and a little bit of cobble as well. I'll take a stack of cobble. And we also want that glass back. We're just going to put in the rest of the glass. I'm just going to make this look really cool all the way around. I'm going to start over on this side, because I think this is probably the hardest bit to look good. Always has been, this side. But it is the least viewed side, so there is that. No, I didn't want that one there. Yeah, please. No. Help. Okay, sure. I do want to start bringing it in a little bit, so we'll do like kind of like this weird arc coming up here, I think. Don't need that one there. This is in the wrong place. No, it's still in the wrong place. It's looking very flat. I don't like it. Can't go there, it's got to go here. And again, it's a matter of trying to make this look like it's not a square. I'm actually going to bring that all the way in. And then we're literally just going to, I'm just going to like commit to that blank square feel in this corner, but that's okay because it's the corner that you're not going to be able to see very well anyway, so. There. Trying to get this bit right is probably the hardest part of the whole thing. I'm not even kidding, like it's so difficult to get like this bit looking correct. Okay. Right. I'm gonna like just warp this in a little bit. This part in here is the bit that I'm genuinely the most scared about because it needs to look the best and it's just not, I'm just not getting a good enough effect. This bit around this side is quite good. I quite like this bit, but it's very difficult to like bring it around and like really make it look nice. Because this is the bit that's on display, right? Like, so this has to work. I have to get this right. That I can't just hide behind sloppy design. Like, I've got to actually really think about what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to live in this world, basically. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you see now, this is just not, it's not what I wanted at all. I didn't want any of that. Just so I can get out of here. Oh, we got like a spare piece of that. Okay, how is that looking? How is it looking? Let's get rid of the torch. We need some, like, little bits. Actually, you know what I need here? I need, like, another little... Just a little crevice. Just in that bit. And then, obviously, that would arc over eventually, right? Like, so it could turn in... Like, that would blend through. Okay. Okay, I'm liking that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I only really need to be working on, like, the top 3 layers. Right, let's do this side. This side is in need of a lot of love. Okay, let's get rid of this. Don't like that. I can't explain what I'm trying to do, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna have to. I'm just kind of like trying to zone in and just do it. If that makes sense. I realize it's probably not the most riveting content, but it's fine. Yep. Really? That could have been death. Okay. Now, I'll have to change bits of this, but it's giving me a good kind of like idea on what the direction I want to go, so we're getting there. It's coming along. It's coming along. It's coming along nicely. Do I want that to join up there? No, I don't think I do. I think I want to get rid of that, actually. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Obviously there's this bit, like this big chunk here that I need to work on now. But in terms of the kind of like the boundary areas, I like it. wonder if I can just like fill that bit in and not have it interfere with the next layer, maybe? We'll see. Did I fall down like the only gap? That's okay, I can get out of here. Alright, I think the glass is all done. At least the first layer of the glass. Like this layer's done. Cool. Right, let's get the... Let's get the stone in here. And we can get the pistons on, we can get the lime circuit in, and the observers, and make this layer actually functional. So let's do that. I've only got like 1 and a bit stacks left of the lime glass, which isn't great. Running out of space in these chests. Okay. I'm getting like really nervous because I mean we've not done everything that I wanted to do yet. And I am running out of time on the stream, but we are I'm feeling quite productive, which is good. That's it. There we go. That's all the pistons that we need. Let's put... I'll tell you what, let's do the lime concrete next. So, lime concrete, that needs to go on here. Oopsie. So the lime concrete, that's the power circuit, so that powers the pistons basically. And I have to get rid of those two. There's always something you have to get rid of. You try and try and try to get it perfectly, so it perfectly fits in, but it never does. Which means I've just got to like change a little bit of this so it looks a little bit more natural. Figure that out later. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going with this. Now, this bit's the annoying bit. This is the bit that I always forget to do. It's the bit that I always forget to give space for, basically, or at least I have the last few times. I'll come back to them. I'm out of lime concrete. God damn it. I really didn't measure this well. Yeah, I am actually. Oh no, I've got lime concrete powder here. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna go and pull the pin and just get like all of this lime concrete powder done. I wonder how much concrete I've mined. Well, the exact amount of concrete powder I made. I mean, that's the... That's the answer there. It's like, how much concrete powder have we crafted? Whoops, wasn't paying attention. And again, didn't quite cut out the right amount of space. I never get it right. I never get it perfect. And there's always like more I have to dig. Yes. Okay, so that's the lime concrete down, almost. Right, let's get this bit down. Literally gonna carve all the way into this. So I think this is important for me to do. And again, really making it look good. Which is not, it's not as easy as I thought it would be, to be honest. I thought, oh yeah, it'll be dead easy to make this, like, just look good. I'll just terraform it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not as easy as just terraform it. It has been in the past, right? Like this sort of project, I generally have quite a good eye for. I mean, that's for you guys to kind of decide whether or not I'm good at making things look natural. No. Personally, I think I'm okay at it. I think I do a pretty good job, but I don't know, maybe I don't. Yeah, I just will need to work on a lot of this. Like, I'm aware that this doesn't look right, and that I need to kind of like play around with it. I mean, for one, we need to get rid of all the granite and things, so. Yeah, I mean, for one, I need to kind of like get rid of the granite. We need to build up the layers, and yeah, it's not looking good. But that's okay. That's okay. I will be able to do it. I just need to kind of like focus a little bit more. Maybe come in with like a little bit of a fresh eyes as well. Well, I'll tell you what will help is once I've built this whole layer up, then I'll be able to do like everything there, because I'll be able to finish it, basically. Who'd have thought finishing a project would, you know. Well, who'd have thought me finishing a project full stop? Because I'm not very good at finishing things. Good. And again, like, this is a matter of just carve away until it looks right. I might connect this up there, because I do like the effect of the redstone kind of disappearing into the rock face and then appearing, but if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. You know, like, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so that's the green circuit down. That's all the lime concrete we're going to use on this sector, this section. Let's put the lime concrete away. I've got way too much green concrete, look. Right, let's get the sticky pistons, let's get the redstone dust, and the repeaters. We'll pop all of that on. Let's do the dust first, because that's the easiest. In fact, I'll just go around, I'll cover the whole of this wire in dust, then we can always change it, right? Dust is easy to break, so... Come on. Oh wow, that was the exact amount of dust I needed. Weird. Okay, let's... Let's put the sticky pistons in. So if you're wondering what the sticky pistons are, they are pulse extenders. And then we need to put in the repeaters in there. So let's get the repeaters out. This one is the one that kind of repeats in that direction. This is the one that has 3 repeaters. No! Get out! Where are you? Where is he? He will be in here somewhere. Well, there's another one down there. There he is. Get out of here. Gonna get this guy as well. It's obviously raining out, because that's why they're all down in my cave. No, okay, nearly died. Where was I? I was here. I was putting in the repeaters. And then we have a repeater here. And this repeater is the 2-tick one. And same here. There we go. Perfect. Got it. Sweet! Right, let's put in the observers. Wow. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that. Let's put in the observers. That's all we've got left to do for this thing, and then obviously the sugarcane itself. Actually, let's just go and get like a stack of sugarcane real quick, then we can do that. We could also do the rest of the glass once we've done. Oh, this is like... I'm on the home stretch. It's feeling so nice to do the... like, to pop all of these in. Like, you have no idea how long we've been doing this. Put that there. And one here. And the rest. Whoops. Okay. For a second there, I thought it had 100% broken, but it hadn't. It's fine. Holy crap. Like, this feels so good to do this. Woo. Chat, you have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea what's going through my head right now. You have no idea. I'm so pleased. It's finally happening. It's nearly done. Like, we're nearly there. It's only taking us like 2.5 hours to do this layer though. Like, that's unfortunately, I don't know if I'm gonna complete it today because I'm busy at 5 o'clock. So I might have to break my promise. Of completing it today. Oh, I'm out of the lime glass. How much more do we need? What, like half a stack, if that? Oopsie. I need to stop firing that off. Where is my lime dye? I know I have some lime dye spare. It will be in the last chest I look. There it is. Right, we'll do... We'll do 32. We'll do half a stack. So I think that will be enough to do the rest. And I can't see myself needing lime stained glass again. So... not there. Ugh. I can't see myself needing lime stained glass again, so let's really quit. It's gone all the way down here. Now, I think what is going to be better is if we create a bubble veta now for this. And I think I'll bring it up to like here, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do now. So I want to do this, and I'm going to, okay, yes, just have to be careful. So that's where we're going to go up to. We'll bring the bubble veta up to there. Actually, maybe the block below it. And then from there, once I'm doing this final thing, I'll be able to fill the rest with water itself. That just means I don't have to keep going down to the bottom. I only have 25 kelp though, which I don't think is enough, is it? Oh, no, wanted to do that first, please. Let's go and get some bone meal. That will be more than enough. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. So what the kelp here is doing, it's turning the water into water source blocks. We wanted to bring it up to there. So let's get rid of the rest of the kelp now, because that's all water source blocks. And then pretty much once I've got rid of the kelp, I get to the very bottom, it should turn it into a bubble vator. Woo-wee! Perfect. Alright, cool. Great. Awesome. Okay, so we do have now, so this is this block. So I think that block is an air block, right? So if we do this, and that, huh, okay. Okay, so there we go. So that now shows exactly where. Perfect. Okay, so that's now like solid water the whole way through. Right, let's put that back, and we can then fill the rest of that accordingly. Because the channel is all here. This is weird. Do I have like an air block or something underneath me? Oh, shit. I need the buckets. That's what I need. Buckets of water, just to fill in the gaps. It's gonna be that one then. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's now all done. So that's up to there. Then that's where the ice can go. So it just gives me a reference point to play around with that. And we can refill that and fill that in as and when we need. In fact, actually, I might just pop that into there now. Because it's not going to grow anymore, right? And I can even put that into there. And then that still gives me a little bit of wiggle room to put the next load of components in, and I will change where this is going. So that's only temporary. I think I will have it head off in this direction here, and we'll have like the sugarcane drop down into storage underneath here, or maybe we just like carve this out and turn it into storage. I'll figure that out. That's not what we're going to be working on for the rest of the day anyway. Okay, let's put those away. Limestone glass, don't need any of that anymore. Okay, let's get the yellow stained glass, and then we're going to work on the next bunch of comparators, basically. And I want to empty out my inventory because I've got a load of junk in here. Perfect. Here we go. Last ever circuit going in right now. Last ever lighting circuit. Perfect. Time are we on? No, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to finish it today. I was kind of hoping I would. I'm not going to finish. This isn't something I want to finish off stream. I definitely want to finish this on stream because I feel like it's a momentous occasion. And I want a record of it. So I think like if I play this off stream, I haven't really been playing this off stream at all actually. But if I do, I'll probably end up working on other projects, like starting new projects maybe. Probably the villager project. I feel like that's a good project to be doing kind of on the side. Oh no, I still need that. I want the torches, please. I don't need the comparators anymore. We've got loads of comparators left over, that's nice. They can all go in my redstone box. I'm sure I will use them. We're almost done. Like, yeah, I have no idea. You have no idea how, like, rewarding this is at the moment. Like, this is the last time I'm having to do this particular circuit. You know, like, from now on, every single circuit that we do is going to be for the last time. Hey, Sign, how are you, sir? We are finishing the sugarcane farm. It's taken me a little bit longer than I thought it would today, and that I think the main reason it's taken this long is because I've ripped out the temporary one, the one that we had here originally. So I ripped all of that out so that we could rebuild it. Am I out of redstone torches though? Oh no, I've still got a stack left, so we're good. Keep getting scared that I'm going to run out of resources though. That's what's happening to them then. Yeah, I've only got like half an hour left to stream, so I'm not going to actually finish it. I'm not actually going to finish it today, but we are getting close, so I'm pleased with what we've done. Like, I still feel like I'm accomplishing a huge goal, so not the end of the world. Oh, now I need to find a way out. We only had 8 yellow concrete left. Wow. Someone counted well. Ooh, lighting is done. The lighting component, it's all done. Okay, so big decision to make now, because I want to put in the rail, but in order for us to have that fancy rail network that we've got there for the bubble vator, I need to have the lime circuit over the top. So because the lime circuit is the circuit that's most important, right? That's this circuit, the one that you can see there. That needs to be the exact same as everything else. If I wanted to do something special with the top rail to make it look a little bit more fancy for the collection, I need to put that in after the fact. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in the standard rail configuration that we've had for everything else. So that's the green concrete, right? We're going to put that in just so that we've got a complete loop. And then once we've got the lime concrete on, we will play around with the green rail circuit. So but I mean, that's not going to be today. I won't be able to do that today. So for today, I just want to... Basically, my goal for today is to make the farm 100% functional. That's the goal. And then in subsequent... The next session, we can, like, actually make it look good on the top kind of thing. So I'm not going to do any more terraforming. I just want to get it functional now. I love that. I love it. I love that I've created a monster. Let's get the detector rails in. I've made way too many detector rails, we're aware of that. I'm not even entirely sure what I'm going to use detector rails on in the future, but I have, like, far too many. I'm sure they'll come in at some point, but I'm still a little bit salty I did that. So many, I know, right? I made so many of them. We have used loads, though, like... I don't know what I'm gonna do the detector rails for. There will be something. There'll be something I'll be able to use it for, so it's not like a huge waste. There we go, okay. So that's the completed rail circuit. Or at least the temporary rail circuit. Like I said, I will get rid of this line here, and we're going to push it back, and we're going to make it do like all sorts of jumps and things, and make it go on a little bit of a loop. Hello, lag. So let me guess, we're going to get some sugarcane popping up here in a sec. Oop, there it is. There it is. Okay. Let's do the final collector. I don't need. It's the same thing as me making too much green concrete. I've made loads of it. Because look, I've made too much green concrete. I've got like this here, but then I've also got like all this green concrete powder that I made up. I wasted so much gravel. But it's fine. That's fine. Like I can a lot easier reuse the green concrete powder than the green concrete, because the green concrete powder looks very nice next to the moss block. So if I put this down here like that, and then we do if I've got some moss. Oh, I've also got loads of green concrete as well, look. So like I've overcrafted green concrete by quite a long way, but again, it's one of those blocks that you can kind of I will be able to use and utilize, so it's not a huge waste. But those two look very nice next to each other, so I will be utilizing that. Like that wasn't a waste of materials. I was very cautious not to overcraft the yellow concrete, because I'm never using that outside of redstone projects, at least in the build that we're in now. I can't think of a place where red concrete would ever look good in our build. Similar answer to the lime concrete as well. I mean, I can kind of maybe get away with using lime concrete in places, but that's going to be a little bit more tough to do. What are we doing now? Now, do I want to... I'll tell you what. Let's get the hoppers. And... yeah, take some stone here just to polish this bit off here. Now, this, like I said, that circuit there is not necessarily how it's going to work. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel it in that direction. And then drop it down. So actually, I don't need this water bubble to go anywhere else. So let's actually mark that out. Okay. Yeah, so I've got this area here that we can put it into. I mean, I can bring it up a little bit further and then drop it down more. Actually, I think that's probably the wiser course. So we will actually bring it up. Don't know how deep down this bit goes. Oh, okay. So it kind of like joins up. Okay. Well, then I think what the better choice of action is to kind of like carve away at this whole entrance here, like this whole little corner, and turn it into a little, just a little area where we can store the sugarcane. But either way, like, this is about as good as you're gonna get. So then I guess the answer here is to do that. Oh, goodness. And then this. There we go. There, now it's kind of like just bobbing up there. And I'm semi-tempted to just, like, pull it into there for the... But I can't be bothered. I can't do it just yet, anyway. We need to stay focused. And this is about to, like, fill right up, that chest is. I need that. I need this. There we go. So that's that on. Get the hopper on. Push it in. This is a lot less tedious on this build because I've got a lot more kind of like work room where I can kind of move around. So that's cool. We're going to use the green here because the top layer is going to have the green glass. Where is my torch? I'll get the torch. Oops, not there. Pop all that out. Nice. Cool. Okay. So now we can put that in here. Get the red concrete. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Like, it's coming along, chat. Like, we're almost there. We are very close to being done. I need an observer facing up. Okay. Gonna have to get rid of that then. Don't want it to flood everywhere. Let's do the comparator, which I don't currently have, but I can do this bit. Do I have a sticky piston with me? No, let's get the comparator and the sticky piston. No, didn't want to do that. I just realized I could do that as well. Maybe I think I actually was aware, so it's fine. Ah. Fine. We'll just get rid of that. It's easier. Okay, so that's all that sorted. So that means that if I throw something in there, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh, because I don't have a comparator there, Dumbo. I didn't put the comparator in. Why is this not working? What have I done wrong? There we go, it works. Oh, no. I don't want to keep falling off. Let's get the gate. Ooh. And the hopper can go there. Now we just need the repeaters and the dust. And then we're pretty much, like, this circuit is done. And I don't have to worry about it again. Oh, there we go. That's so nice. So nice. Very nice. Very nice. We can put that down now, and I can get this water kind of sorted. For the time being, I'm going to leave this open at the back here so that we kind of can see what we're going to do with it. So for the time being, I'm going to leave that just like kind of open, and it will... Well... No, because I do want this... Yeah, I mean, I may as well do the full water stream there so that we are actually collecting bits and bobs. That should now all go in that direction, but eventually we'll block this off and it'll go in that direction instead. So, I mean, we may as well. And I can turn all this into paper in a sec. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to put in the dirt. What time is it? Okay, I got a little bit of time. We're still good. We're still good on time. I put all the bottom dirt on first. Oops, don't need that one there. And make sure that we've got some grass in. Don't need a lot. I mean, we only really realistically need one piece of grass. Dude, can you stop jumping off of things? There we go. Okay, there we go. So grass is now in. Let's get... Oh wait, no. Why did I put the grass on that level, Dumbo? Let's get the stairs in, rather. Just gonna literally like take that many stairs because we'll always use stairs. I was kind of hoping I'd have it done in like 3 hours. It's now 3 hours into the stream and we're not quite done. I might have been a little bit optimistic, but it's okay. It's fine. Fill it in with dirt. Before I get rid of the dirt underneath, the stairs. We actually need to fill it with the water. So let's just keep focused. Oop. Come on now. Okay, now we can get rid of this. Perfect. Woo! Okay, that's that. That's in. That's in. It's in. We're good. Next bit to like I told you, I just want to make this functioning sugarcane farm. So we're literally just gonna, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn this into a functioning sugarcane farm like right now. So I'm actually gonna go straight through and just like put all of the pistons on kind of thing. And just, we can finish off like the decoration of the walls and stuff after. Because then I can say, ha, I did it! I finished the sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farm's finished. The farm is finished. I mean, the decoration's not finished, but... I'm not gonna lie, that was semi my goal? Semi my goal? Semi? A little bit? I mean, I'm a little bit underachieved, but that's... I always aim to do more than I'm capable of. So, like, that's an ongoing problem with me. I'm always very optimistic with my goals pre-stream. Also, I don't want to put the glass in yet because I've got to put in the lime concrete, and the lime concrete is going to determine where the green line is. So, talking of lime concrete, let's go and do that now. Let's just clear this above me so that I can jump around a little bit easier. And I mean, it's going away, and it's going anyway, so... Hey Jen, how's it going? Last little bits. Last little bits. We'll do the full route. Oh my goodness, the lag it causes when it fires off its thingies. Fires off the pistons. How are you, Jen? What have you been doing? Oh, this needs to be cut back as well. I can hear some car alarm going off outside. I don't know whose. It's definitely not mine. I've got like 10 minutes left, so I really want to like just finish the farm and then say, we did it today. Started Stardew. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. You're never gonna finish that. That is a game that you cannot put. Yeah, exactly. You can't put it down. that was a mistake to start that. Out of life choices, that was probably an error. Thing is, I know that's also the sort of game that, number one, I actually enjoy. I would actually enjoy Stardew, 100%. But I know if I play it, it's the devil, right? Like it's got me. It will never let me go until I get bored. Going around with your little watering can? No. That's the devil. That game is the devil. Baldur's Gate's just released as well. Wait. Is that only just released? Is it like released now? Was it in early access before? I feel like, or am I thinking of a different game? Might be thinking of a different game actually. I had the exact amount of lime concrete. The exact oh my god. The exact amount. What is wrong? Whoa. That never happens. That never happens. It's almost as though I counted the blocks out, isn't it? Now I gotta be careful though, because if I lose one, like that one, I'm gonna have to go and get it. It's an omen. Skip your meeting and finish the build. Oh, skip my meeting? Oh, I can't skip it. It's not a meeting. I'm not gonna be able to finish the entire build. But yeah, no, I can't. I've got to look after a dog, so I'm gonna look after my parents' dog, and yeah. I don't think it would do well if I was streaming while it was here, so. And it's coming around in like 40 minutes, so I do have a bit of time. But I need to eat before it comes, because otherwise, if it sees me eating, it'll want to eat, and then I'll poison it and I'll kill the dog. That's probably not a good idea. Just so you guys are aware, I personally have never owned a pet. I've never been responsible for a pet. I've been responsible for human baby children, but not pets, not animals. I don't know how they work. I don't know how they function. Tomorrow is the release of Atlas Fallen, which I've been waiting for months now. I've never seen it. I don't know what that is. What's it about? I vaguely am aware of the Atlas games, but action RPG in a desert world. Yeah, I'm vaguely aware of the Atlas games, but I haven't really seen anything about Fallen. Usually people are afraid of children and not animals. I'm not afraid of animals, I just don't know how to look after them. Like I said, I've personally have never owned a pet in my entire life. I moved out of my parents' house when I was like 19, and they literally replaced me with a dog. And that dog is still there, and that's the dog I'm going to look after, and it lives in my old bedroom. That's where it lives. That's where it sleeps. I got replaced with a dog. It's quite old now, though, so that's why I need to look after it. That's why I'm scared. Because it's old enough to die. So I might actually kill the fucking dog. Which is why I cannot be streaming while I'm looking after said dog. I need to be focused on said dog. So we're making this a functioning sugarcane farm, and then we'll finish the rest of the build whenever I next stream, which will probably be what am I doing Saturday? Probably Saturday. So that's when we'll actually finish the decoration and stuff. Which, I'll be honest, I didn't think that I would do all of the decoration today. I did say I want to get the sugarcane farm finished, right? I want to get the farm finished. And we're very nearly done. Like, it's going to take, what, an extra, like, few minutes? Gonna buy you a fish. I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you why not. Ah! Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't think that would go down well. I'd probably eat it. I quite like fish as food. Okay, so the redstone is now functioning. Now we just need to put the last little bitty bobs in. The observers. The observers is what we need to put in now. And, yeah. Stone. So the observers, and then we need, unfortunately, I will need, like, some green glass as well. So let's make some green glass. Because like I said, I want to make it functional. We're not doing like a shortcut. Well, kind of. I want to make it functional so it is actually working as a sugarcane farm. This top layer needs to be working as one. There we go. Cool. Let's also put in the observers. There we go. Okay, so it is now functioning. How has that already grown? Okay. Last little bits. I put a lot of cobble in this top layer. What? No. We can always change it. Like, I might come along and just change that a little bit. There we go. Okay. So that's the first. That's finished. Now I just need to finish this bit and we're done. little bit. I've run over a little bit, so we will finish this part of the sugarcane farm, and then that's it. We're done. We're done for the day. And it will become fully functional sugarcane farm, which is what I promised. That's what I promised at the beginning of the stream. So I'm actually quite pleased because I actually, for once, managed to complete something, like complete one of my goals that I had. I've made this sugarcane farm fully operational. No, I don't want that there. What soundtrack is this? This is the Stellaro soundtrack. We've been listening to that a lot lately, cheering. I made enough. Somehow I managed to make enough green glass. That's crazy. Holy crap. Chat. We did it. We have made it fully functional, fully operational. Sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farm is now done. Apart from it looks garbage at the moment. But the actual farm, it's done. We did it. We did it. You have no idea. You have no idea. No idea how pleased that makes me. I do kind of wish I'd have finished off doing a lot of the decoration and stuff like that. But we need to. Well, we need to spend a little bit of time now that I've got the this circuit in place. We can place the rails in like that fancy way that we wanted to do it. Fully functional garbage sugarcane farm. It is a garbage sugarcane farm, but I'm proud of it. It looks absolute garbage right now, but I'm proud. So yeah, I'll kind of go around and I'll terraform everything. Like so, all the way around here. We'll just like terraform this all out. Most of it is done, but we just need to like get rid of all the mess now and make it look good. So the next step is the glass and the terraforming, which I can do another time. I will do it on stream as well. But it is fully functional. It is all probably despawning. No, it's not quite despawning yet. But it's all going into that chest, which is obviously a temporary measure. This is only a temporary measure. We'll make a better collection storage system probably next stream. So the next stream we're going to finish off the decoration, make it so that you can actually walk in and it's a bit more viewable, and I'll probably clean up a lot of this junk here and find a new home for the cactus and like basically make all of this look nice all the way around here. In fact, I might embed this cactus in this wall here. And we'll just like have it see-through glass kind of thing. I don't know. It doesn't need to look amazing. But yeah, the actual farm itself is done. And I promised to do that today. I didn't fail on a promise. That's what I'm most pleased with. Pleased with myself. We did what I set out to do today. Even though I didn't get to like finish the decoration, I finished the actual farm. The farm's done. The farm's done. No more redstone needs to go down, apart from like making that look nicer. But like the redstone is done. Actually, I might leave that, to be honest. I might just leave that instead of having like a fancy hop and a jump. It was a cool idea, but I just don't think it's gonna work. It's been a journey. It's been a fucking journey, dude. It has. It's been a journey. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know what the next project's gonna be, so I mean the next few streams is probably just gonna be cleaning up this area, making this area look nice. Be honest. and a little bit more accessible as well, because I don't want to keep jumping around everywhere. So we'll probably have like slabs and things down so we can walk up some stairs and make it better. We'll definitely get rid of the water source here. I'll probably keep this, and we've kind of got like this little area that I can maybe open up something into here in the future. So I've got a few things that I can do. I did say that maybe I was going to put the cactus farm in here, but maybe I can do like a really small bamboo farm in there actually. I don't need like a super massive bamboo farm, right? I need a small one. Right, I am going to have to head out because I need to go and get some food and stuff. I'll see you guys later. Have a good... Do you know what I'm going to do? I keep meaning to do it. I'm going to get rid of like all the dirt that seems to have gone missing. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's just rude that the Endermen keep stealing my dirt. So yeah, I'm pretty much I'm gonna go and get some food and chill for the rest of the evening. I do have a little bit of work related stuff I need to do anyway, so we'll do that. But yeah, have a good night, evening, noon. Whoops, ow, bad things are happening. It's not working. It's not working. Okay, I've crashed Minecraft. That's fine. I saved the game anyway. It's all good. Right, yeah. No, I'll probably see you guys maybe Saturday, depending on what the weather's like. If the weather's really nice like it's been today, I'm probably going to go out and enjoy the weather because it's been really bad over the last couple of days. But hey, it's been a journey. I've enjoyed it. Done but not dusted. Correct. It's done but not dusted. Right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Until next time, later, nerds.